Happy video day, guys. Christina, Brooke here. Today we are doing a makeup on the red carpet. Today's makeup on the red carpet is going to be on the Met Gala for 2022. I actually haven't done a makeup on the red carpet for the whole award season. Like, you guys know, I usually always do this video every award season. I tell you guys exactly what makeup the artists are wearing on their faces, and then we'll do like a best and worst dressed. But this season I did not do one, and I think it's just I'm a little off because we haven't really had award season recently because of this whole craziness. And this year it kind of like snuck up on me. It snuck up on me. I've been going through a move and I just honestly did not get around to award season. Asked you guys, even though the Met Gala has passed, if you still wanted me to do this video. I got mixed responses. I think some people wanted it, some people didn't. And I think it's because the Met Gala is such a strange event. I mean, really, it's like costumes. Like, the celebrities are wearing costumes. But the cool thing is the makeup is usually pretty interesting. It's usually pretty fun. So I said, you know what? There was some really pretty makeup looks, some really pretty lipstick combinations, and why not share with you guys some of my favorite ones? So today's video is going to be that. It's going to be a makeup on the red carpet. We are going to do it a little bit more condensed in this version, just because I don't have all of the tools that I usually have. But we are still going to go over some of my favorite makeup looks, some of the best dressed, and I will tell you guys some of my comments on everything. So if you guys are interested, let's get into it. Okay, so I literally just went and screenshotted some of my favorite looks from the night. I will be talking to you guys about some of them. I'll tell you guys at the end which person I think did the best makeup and also the best dressed. But we're gonna try to run through this pretty quickly and, you know, just go over some of the details. I want to start off with the theme was, I believe it was like gilded glamour from like the 19-somethings. You know, I should have done some research before this video. Truthfully, guys, like I read it, it kind of was supposed to mean like, let's just say old-fashioned time, Bridgerton kind of era, I guess, fashion. And in the gilded era, like I guess people were going back and saying like the fanciness of it all. Designers always have like their own interpretation of it. So like they give you like a theme and then like your imagination's supposed to create what that theme is about. So a lot of designers did not really go 100% into theme. But then again, it's like, what really is the theme? Because the theme is based off of what you think the theme is, you know, like you could deconstruct that and just take the gilded part off and say, well, all I remember from that is the glamour, and just do glamorous looks, you know? So the theme is just there, but the designers literally dictate what they believe the theme means. So there was a lot of variations of what designers thought it meant this year. I really am not going to judge this based off of like who followed theme and who didn't, because I don't even know, like, can you even do that anymore? Because everybody's interpretation is different. So let's start off with the first person, which is Lily James. I actually love this girl. She is one of my favorite actresses. I loved her in so many different movies. She was in Cinderella. She was also in this movie that I really, really loved that was on Netflix. It was like what was it called? The Guernsey Potato Peel Society. The stupidest name ever, but it's such a good movie. I think that's the name. But anyways, I think this is a really gorgeous dress. I love all the pearls everywhere. I actually did not see what the designer's inspiration was, but I think this is a cool dress. Like, I think like this is something that people can actually wear, you know, like obviously like a little modified without the connection to the hand and everything. But I love the pearls. I love the placement. It's on her beautifully. I love the color. I think it's a really, really cool dress. Don't know exactly how it fits in with the theme, but it's a really, really pretty dress. The only thing I could think is back then pearls were probably a thing, right? And maybe that's why. I don't know. She just looked so phenomenal. I really loved her eye makeup. So she was actually wearing Versace. So the Versace dress, that looks very Versace, doesn't it? Such a cool Versace dress. So her makeup artist was Valeria Ferreira. I love what she did with her makeup, and some of the key things here is I definitely wanted to know what did she have on her eyes, because those eyes were stunning, right? So she was using the Eye Color Magic Liner Duo in super metallic blue. So it was actually a blue liner that she used. But it also looks like she has like some type of like glitter on top of the eyes. eyes, and that is just stunning. So she definitely was using some type of blue liner, which she did say there, and then she just put some type of glitter on top, which I think is beautiful. And she was also using the new Pillow Talk Multi Glow on her. I think that her eye makeup is just stunning. This is something that I want to recreate. I think I could probably recreate this with actually some Pat McGrath products, and yeah, this is definitely one I want to recreate this look, especially the eye makeup. I think that eye makeup is absolutely stunning. So I have to give it to Lily James. She really knocked it out of the park with the entire look. Was it on theme? Maybe not, but everything else was just really, really, really beautiful. All right, so let's talk about Kim Kardashian, because I guess we have to talk about her look, because she was actually wearing Marilyn Monroe's dress when she sang Happy Birthday, Mr. President to Kennedy. So that was actually an interesting moment. I don't see how it went with the theme, but it was cool, right? I mean, if you guys know how they related that to the theme, I don't know. But it was an interesting thing. Another interesting fact is that she wasn't able to button up the back of the dress, so they had it tied, and that's why she's wearing the fur. Pretty funny. But anyways, so Kim Kardashian was, of course, wearing Makeup by Mario, and her dress was the Marilyn Monroe dress. The Marilyn Monroe dress, I have to say, is actually a really pretty dress. It's actually something I can see us wearing nowadays, right? So except for those pointy boob bras, I think it's a really cool dress. When it comes to her makeup, she's wearing Makeup by Mario. He used the Master Matte's eyeshadow palette on her. Also the Master Pigment Pro Pencil in Super Black, which those are all really, really good products. On her lips, she's using the Ultra Suede Sculpting Lip Pencil in Toasty, combined with the Cozy Lip Cream in Almost Bare. I really like her lip combo, especially for her dramatic eyes. I think it was a really, really, really beautiful, beautiful combination. She also has the sculpting stick in light medium, which was a very famous product. I actually wasn't ever able to pick it up because it was always sold out of stock, but I think that she had a beautiful makeup look. It was very seductress, very Kim Kardashian. I do like it when makeup artists do the lighter lip with the eye makeup. I think that that's usually like the most perfect combination. Now, one complaint that I have about Kim Kardashian, like, I know she was going for the Marilyn Monroe look, but I don't think that she needed to do like the platinum blonde hair thing. I mean, I know maybe Met Gala, it was supposed to be costumey. How fun is it to go platinum blonde? But I really feel like it would have been interesting if she would have just left her hair dark, and it would have just been, you know, she's wearing it, but she's not mimicking. I thought it should have been like Kim Kardashian as a Marilyn Monroe than Kim Kardashian pretending to be Marilyn Monroe. You know what I mean? So I think it was a really cool idea. It wasn't my favorite look. It was definitely interesting, and I think the most interesting part was that she did bring a date, which was Pete Davidson, which was really fun. Moving on, let's talk about the queen of the Met Gala, which is Blake Lively. Blake Lively literally is the queen of Met. Her and Rihanna, but I think a lot of the people who are really good at dressing up actually didn't show up to the Met Gala, so Rihanna and Zendaya didn't come, and both of them usually do like really amazing looks, but Blake Lively is up there. She is also a queen of the Met. She does amazing jobs. She's also wearing Versace. So now this dress was a really interesting idea. So when you look at it, you would think, okay, yeah, she's trying to go for like that Cinderella like kind of look, you know, maybe going back in time, kind of went on theme. But this was based off of the design and architecture of New York. So her dress came in as a copper dress, and then it patinaed into like this blue color. So it's supposed to be how the architecture patinas over time. And they did make everything kind of look very structural with all these lines to kind of mimic architecture. I think it was a really interesting idea. I guess using New York as one of the most famous like areas at the time and all that stuff. I think it was a really cool idea. I do like the fact that they switched the color of the dress. Some people thought it was dumb. I thought it was really cool. So I really love this dress on her. I think it was a really pretty moment. I like that they put a crown on her. You know, this is very artsy, you know, it's the Met Gala is supposed to be like a show, you know, and it's supposed to be like a moment, and I think that she had a moment, so I think the dress was really, really cool. Now her makeup was also really pretty. She always does a very subtle makeup look. So for her eyes, she was using the luxury palette of Pops in Pillow Talk, so that she would use the wash of Copper Rose Sparkle. So I wanted to jump in because as I was researching her makeup, I found some interesting facts. One, that she was also using the brand new
new Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Bronzer that has not released yet. She was debuting it on the red carpet. She was also using Sexy Sienna from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a lipstick that I've been dying to buy, as well as her Gold Lip Collagen.
How she created like the face and the cheekbones. I think that the look was really, really pretty. I do think that Blake Lively was one of the better looks at the Met Gala. There wasn't like that many like amazing looks, to be honest, guys. Like the makeup was pretty cool, but Blake Lively did a really good job between the makeup and the dress. Let's talk about this look. So this was another really cool look. Now, she kind of got it more on theme, maybe because she is from Bridgerton, and they kind of did a more, I guess, more modernized olden days look. I like the black. I thought it was really, really interesting. It looks very royal, but maybe from like nowadays. So this is Simone Ashley. So I really like the look. I think it was a really pretty all-together look. Was it my favorite look? No, I think it could have been a little bit more daring, but I do like what they did with her eyes. So she is wearing Pat McGrath. So for her eyes, she's actually using the Divine Rose 2 to create this look. She has the Dark Star mascara on, and I think that she has a really, really pretty, very vampy look. They really added a lot of accent to her eyes, which I think is so cool. I love a good accented eye. I love a good smoky eye. I think the makeup on her is stunning. The dress is also really cool. I don't think it was my favorite look when it comes to that dress, but I think it's like more something that I think we could wear nowadays. Like it's not as artsy for me. It was more wearable, I guess. So I think that Sydney Sweeney, she had a really cool outfit. So I just kind of want to give her a little shout out because I thought that this was such a cool look. So the look started off with this really big, big flowy dress. It kind of looked a little bit more, you know, olden times. But and then she pops off the bottom and it was kind of like transitioning into a more modern day look. I thought it was really, really cute. And I loved her hair. I thought her hair looked so, so stunning. For her look, she's actually wearing Tory Burch, by the way. That dress was Tory Burch, was really, really interesting because it was kind of, I felt like a little out there for Tory Burch, you know, like a little bit more fun. I don't know. Tory Burch really did a good job, I think, on this one, even though the dress, it was very wearable, you know, so like that was actually a very wearable outfit. For her lips, she was wearing Armani's Lip Maestro in Liquid Lipstick 101. She also had the Luminous Silk Foundation in 4.0. So for her eyes, she was using the Smooth Silk Pencil in 1. She also blended in the Neo Nude Melting Color Balm in 20. So that's how she created the look. I think that the eye look so cool. I love the grungy eye with the really light peachy lip. I think it was really beautiful. I kind of loved the entire ensemble. I don't think it was as artsy as I wanted, but I definitely think it was a really cool, like almost wearable look, which is always fun to see. Okay, so this is funny because I think Emma Chamberlain, she did a really, really good job. All in all, like based off of the theme, this was almost like a deconstructed, I almost feel like, it almost reminded me like a deconstructed princess of the Gilded Age. I love that she had the little crown on. It kind of reminded me very, very theme. I love the eye makeup. I think they did a fantastic job on her. So she was actually using Bare Minerals for this look. So she was using the Mineralist palette in Burnished Heat 2. She was also using the Mineralist palette Rosewood. There was a lot going on with those eyes. The eyes was the Lasting Eyeliner in Garnet, and her lipstick was actually the Hydra Smoothing Lipstick in Insight mixed with the Lip Gloss Balm in Adventure. I think that this look was so cool. I think you could do it with the Divine Rose 1. Like, I want to mimic this eye look. I think it was really, really pretty. Back in that time, eye makeup was not done as much, but if it was done like with like pinky tones, and they would like blow it out the sides a little bit. And the lips were very dark, and they like to put like vampy lip colors. I was kind of like looking into like what was more used at that time, and that was what they were saying. So I think that her look was a very pretty, you know, more modernized version. I like the light lip with the eye look. I think she did a great job. I really think that this was one of the better looks, which was pretty funny because she is wearing Louis Vuitton, and Louis Vuitton really killed it. I really think that this was one of the better looks when it came to theme and also eye makeup. She did a really good job. Okay, so let's talk about Gerber. I really like this look too. It reminds me more of like a flapper though, so it's kind of like, I don't know. But I think that the dress was really pretty. I love the hair and makeup though. So I think for the most part, the reason I'm really into this is because the hair and makeup were just so, so beautiful. So she was wearing Alexandra McQueen. So that was her dress. So all her makeup was YSL, okay? So for her eyes, she was using the Crush Liner Stilo Eyeliner, waterproof in number 2. Her lips is the Lip Liner Styler number 20, but I'll have it all linked down below. I think that her makeup was so pretty. I love that line. I kind of just love the subtleness of it, the shine of it. I love the lip color. It's a perfect color for her. I think her hair being blown out, I think it's just such a pretty face of makeup. What I do wish though is that the dress went a little bit more into the theme. She could have really killed it with that hair and makeup with something maybe like the Louis Vuitton dress that we just saw. It would have been like super on theme, super cool. She looked beautiful. I think it was a really pretty all over ensemble, but I just don't know if it was really, really on theme for the most part. So let's talk about Normani. I think that this was a really cool version of this theme. If you look at the dress itself, in my opinion, it almost looks like a deconstructed version of one of those dresses from the olden days. It's more modernized, something that you would wear nowadays. I think the theme was kind of more shown in her. I love the hat. And I also love that they were using pastels on her because that kind of modernizes it as well. That's something that's very in right now. So I do think that she did a really, really great job at that. Okay, so they actually didn't say what makeup products they did use, but I do love that the dress itself was Christian Siriano. Christian Siriano is really good at doing these type of deconstructed or listening to themes. I think he did a great job. So her makeup artist, Priscilla, she did not state what she used on her, but she did mention what they try to do was beauty marks, a little pastels. I honestly think a look like this, why you could probably get this with the Natasha Denona pastel palette, I think. A very, very beautiful green pastel-y look on the eyes. I love the exaggerated cheeks. That's very on theme. I think that was really, really cool and it was very, at least they kind of went back in time and they tried to create like that kind of look. I love the beauty marks. I think that she had a beautiful face of makeup. She was probably one of my favorite looks when it comes to makeup. I think it was very on trend. It was on trend, but it was also on theme. So I really liked this look. I think everything all together did a great job. So this was also a huge contender for me as one of the best looks of the night. All right, so I wanted to mention also Sophie Turner. She is wearing Louis Vuitton, and I honestly, the dress, not my favorite. Don't really love this. I love the Emma Chamberlain a lot better than this dress. She's pregnant. Everything fit her beautifully. I just don't love the design. It looks a little too gothic for me, but I do love the hair and makeup. So the eye makeup reminds me a lot of what I was seeing when I was thinking of like this type of era and maybe, a little bit more modernized, but I thought that they did a really good job kind of modernizing that era. I did try to find out what Georgie Diesel used on her eyes, but she wasn't really saying. But if you kind of look at it, it has like a really nice pinky tone to it, something very reminiscent of anything that you could find in the new, anything you could find in the Pat McGrath line. So I'm sure we have millions of this color. I love the way it's like a smoky pink eye. I actually would like to recreate this look. If you have like blue eyes, this probably would look so good on you. And I also love the red lip. So it's a nice, beautiful, bold red lip, very on theme. I think that her eye makeup and her hair was so cool. Not loving the dress. I wish she was wearing the Louis Vuitton dress as well from Emma Chamberlain. That would have been beautiful as well. Kind of like what I said about Kaya Gerber. But I do think that it was a semi-good look. At least half of it was done pretty good. And we're gonna finish off this video with the last star just because I really love this makeup. So Carla Dilivine. Carla Delevingne, she had such a cool eye makeup on. I'm gonna like just zoom in on this eye makeup. Her outfit was interesting too, but like when she took it off, it was kind of like they face painted her entire body and they put like these covers on her boobs and stuff. It was a little much for me, to be honest, but what I really loved was the eye makeup. I think that they did such an awesome job. So I did want to share with you guys some of the products that they used on the eyes. So the eyes were all from Dior, 5-color couture in nude dentelle. She also used the Dior 24-hour Stilo eyeliner in matte black. and they also used the 24 Stilo eyeliner in pearly gold. So that's how they created this eye look. It also looks like they put like little glitters and stuff like stuck on there. I think that the eye look was so cool. This reminds me of like a total Halloween fairy eye. Like if you want to be a fairy for Halloween, like this is like a really cool look for it. But I do like the idea. The suit was kind of cool. I like the suit with the red. I thought that was a really interesting idea. And yeah, so it was a nice look. I really like the makeup the most though. And that's about it. So those were my favorite stars. There was some other people had some interesting looks. I kind of was like going back and forth between who I wanted to add to this list and who I didn't. But at the end of the day, these are the ones that I picked. And I think I'm pretty happy with the overall results. I don't think this was the most exciting Met Gala, and I think it really could have been. This could have been like the most over-the-top Met Gala ever. But I think designers kind of, they held back a little bit this year. So what are my favorite looks of the night? So I have to give it to Emma Chamberlain. I think that she did the best dressed of the night just because it was very on theme. It was a deconstructed Louis Vuitton. It looked like the time. It had a really, really cool look to it. I think it was the best for the theme. It's not something I would wear, but like because it looks like art, because it like goes with the theme, I thought she did an awesome job. When it comes to makeup, I'm gonna give it to Lily James. I really love this eye makeup. Like it is so beautiful. I don't know if it's the glitters or the cat wing, the subtle lip, but I just thought it was so glamorous, so pretty. There was so many pretty looks though, guys. Like it was really hard for me to pick my favorite, but just like looking at all of them, I'm like, I want to recreate this look. It has been this one. Like I really am dying to recreate that look. So that is why I'm picking it as my favorite. But anyways, that was the Met Gala for 2022. I will try to bring back my makeup on the red carpet as the red carpets come. And I think that for the most part, most of award season is over, but I will be doing them every once in a while. Maybe we'll switch it up a little bit so it's a little easier for me to film. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, leave your comments down below. Who was your favorite? And was there a favorite combination that you guys liked the most? I want to know down below. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.